He's going to try to move it up. Where are you going, Tippett? Owen Tippett, give your ball. Oh, my God. He got absolutely rocked. Went to the goddamn ceiling. Oh, Shorzy, you were alone. Shorzy, fresh out of the box, absolutely lays into Owen Tippett. This is unbelievable. This is the greatest hit I think I've ever seen in NHL history. He lines him up. Beeline to Owen Tippett. Oh, my God. He went to the moon. He went to the goddamn moon. That is the strength that Shorzy has to absolutely skyrocket that man. It was like a home run. Look at him get launched into the air like an absolute child. Owen Tippett, man, you got to retire from the NHL after that. That is completely embarrassing. 20 seconds to go. Raycroft gets a breakaway. What a save by Pekka Pasta. Get back in your net. Get back in your goddamn net, laddie. I honestly have no idea how there was a breakaway even for Nelson. What a stretch pass. How? Defenseman, how do you allow that man to get by you? Two of these dumbasses just allowed, Raycroft, number 19, to get by them all alone on the breakaway. Game 7, 10 seconds. The Kings are down by 1. It's 1-on-1 with Pekka Pasta for all the marbles. Send it to overtime or you lose in the second round. Raycroft coming in and he gets fucking stone cold robbed. Oh my God. Oh wow. The chances of that going in were probably more likely than not. It literally hit my arm. I should have either went for the flying poke check sooner or just made the save because he was going to shoot it anyways. But somehow, some way, Pekka Pasta makes the save and the Seattle Kraken are off to round. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live yet again trying to retire Pekka Pasta, the greatest goaltender of all time. We actually got traded to the Detroit Red Wings. We made 2 cup finals, won one, lost one, and now we're sitting at another decision to make. Do we do another chapter? Do we go to a brand new team? Because I gotta be honest, this roster, it's not looking too hot, chat. Let's take a look. Overall, it is pretty rough. We got Tarnaski at a 91, Manning's a 90, but Shorzy, obviously, he's kind of fallen off of what he once used to be. 37 years old, only an 84. Not gonna lie, I did think the roster was worse than it is. The top 6 is not horrible. Defensively, outside of Hines, we don't have anybody. And then, of course, Gustavo Weller, still there, 88 overall. And Pekka Pasta, he is a 92, so he's not a 99 anymore. He's 37 years old himself. The clock is ticking on his career. Now, the question is, do we remain in Motor City or do we take our talents to a brand new place? Hey, thank you very much, 899JP, for the $5 super chat. Can't wait for NHL 26. Me too, brother. We got, 4 weeks to go? Probably less than 4 weeks at this point. DG, thank you for being a member for half a year. And then Hockey Productions, thank you. Pekka Pasta is let go. Trade? All right, chat. Type 1 in the chat if you want to see a trade. If you guys want Pekka Pasta to get traded, type 1 in the chat right now. If I see enough ones, if it is convincing enough, we can move. Now, I looked at this roster in preseason, and I was like, holy shit, this team is bad, man. But that was only the roster that we put out for that game in the preseason. We're honestly a little bit better than I thought we'd be. 84, 90, 91. We got some good solid pieces. Defensively, we don't really have anybody, I'll be honest. I mean, Yip is our second best defenseman, and the dude's an 83. 1-1-1-1-1. All right, so the consensus is everybody wants to see Pekka Pasta go to a brand new team. I'm cool with that. We can complete the Jaromir Jagr trajectory of just joining new franchise after new franchise after new franchise. Is that Joe Biden? All right, Joe Biden, it's time. Wait a minute, it is not time. Coco, can you lie down, please? Stressing me out. You are stressing me the fuck out. We are going to be requesting a trade. I do want to be traded to a team that is able to win the Stanley Cup. So, Joe Biden, send me on the plane, baby. There's no way this is not Joe Biden. That's an actual replica of what Joe Biden, used to be probably 3-4 years ago. The dude's even older at this point, but it is what it is. All right, so there we go. We requested a trade, and we are going to simulate until we get traded. It's Steve Yzerman, still trusting the Yzer plan. Maybe Stevie Y at this point. I mean, he would have a whole lot of gray in his hair, huh? Colorado, I don't know where we're going to go, chat. We're going to a Stanley Cup contender, so wherever that may be, wherever they may send me, and where are we going to? Pekka Pasta, you have been traded to the Calgary Flames. What? Pack your bags. You're on the next plane to Calgary. Do we even want to stay there? I was honored to play for this organization. Yeah, the Red Wings, they're the Red Wings. Come on now. Original 6 team. Bro went to Calgary. I went to the Flames. Do I still play hockey IRL? I do, yes. Chat, what do we feel? How do we feel about going to the Flames? I can take a look at their roster, but I don't know if I want to stay in Calgary. I'll be honest. I will be honest. Let me take a look. Who do they have? Who do they have? All right, so they have Linter, Kirka, Burnett, Jordan Gavin. It's not looking too great defensively. Doesn't look too great either. They do have an 87 overall backup. Pekka Pasta, 92 overall as a starter. I think we try and get traded again. What do y'all think? Oof, oof. Yeah. All right, we're going to try and get traded yet again. I don't think the Flames were the destination that I hoped for. So we're going to start with the reruns. Let's go back to Motor City, and let's request the trade yet again. They're probably still building their new arena at this point. They might be, yeah. You're cooked, chat. Would I have been cooked if I stayed in Calgary? I might have been, eh? All right, so we'll create a new save file, and we'll just request the trade yet again. Praying I do not get declined. That would be EA Sports at its finest. All right, Joe Biden, I want to request the trade again. Send me to a Stanley Cup contending team. There we go. Not the Calgary Flames, please. How is Calgary a cup contending team in this universe, by the way? With the roster that they had, I don't know how you can put that in the same sentence. All right, so we'll simulate a few days, and hopefully we get a better team to join. Any knee pads for my bad knees? Huh? Bella, aren't you like 12? Joe, give him a good team. Who is Joe? Who's Joe? That's what I'm wondering. Hopefully I get a good team, though. Pekka, you've been traded to the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, no. Pack your bags. You're on the next plane to Buffalo. Chat, that is where careers go to die. At 37 years old, do we want to risk it and stay in Buffalo and potentially ruin the remainder good years that we potentially could have here at Pekka Pasta? I mean, I'm still a 92. I'm not completely washed yet. Stay in Buff. Stay. Chat, why do you want me to stay in Buffalo? I'm going to take a look at their roster. Who do they have? All right, they got Stahlberg at a 91, Wall 84, Vegetti. I mean, the forward core doesn't look great. Defensively, probably even worse. They got an 89 overall backup. I don't know, chat. What do we think? L, leave. Please leave. Yeah, I don't think I'm staying in Buffalo. That's where careers go to die. And at 37 years old, Pekka Pasta, I mean, I can't waste any seasons, any good seasons that I have left with the Buffalo Sabres. Poverty franchise, I'm not staying. No way. All right, we're going back to Detroit, and we're finding a brand new team. Have I seen Happy Gilmore too? I have, yes. Cat, I want to live. I want to still have a shot at a Stanley Cup. I don't think that's going to happen in Buffalo. I do not think that'll happen with the Sabres. I think it's off the board. Low-key, they've only been giving me, like, shit teams so far. All right, I want to go to a cup contender. Send me to a team that can win. Roster is decent. You can get a couple of runs. Are you sure about that, brother? That roster is not even better than the Calgary Flames roster, and y'all told me to leave that one. No way. All right, sim to next game. We'll just advance day at this point. We'll go day by day, and hopefully we get a good team. We got Buffalo, Calgary, and what was the other team I landed on? Or was it just Buffalo and Calgary so far? The true, come on. Oh my God, I can't read, chat. I can't read. You again, why? Why do we insist on trading me to the Buffalo Sabres? I don't want to go here. Also, why do I have an 818 save percentage and 4 goals against average? Fuck me. Send me somewhere else, Joe Biden. I think he's got dementia, and he's just sending me to the same team over and over again. He's forgetting things. He's very forgetful at this age. I mean, he's in his 90s at this point. What year? Actually, no, Joe Biden, ain't no way that man's alive in the year 2044. So, Stay in Buff. They decided where they want you. Fuck that. No. I decide where I play, not anybody else. They're telling you something. I think it's Joe Biden and his dementia. I think that's what it is. For real, I think you retire when you're 40 or 41. I think it's 25 seasons. I think 25 years, and then you, and then they kick you out. I want to see the end screen. That's what I want to know. Apparently, there's some sort of cutscene that you get at the end of Be a Pro. That's what I want to see. That is what we are here to find out. And honestly, we might reach it a lot easier and a lot sooner than I previously thought. Hey, Joe, Sleepy Joe, we're back, buddy. Yes, this is not a dream. I'm requesting a trade. Send me to a cup contender and do not send me to the fucking Buffalo Sabres. Please. Bro is the new Adam Fox, rejecting every team left and right. I have 3 pairs of knee pads. Why do you need knee pads? What? Can't believe that they might update Be a Pro. It's time, eh? It's finally time. Come on, where am I moving? Trade me. Not to the Sabres. Anybody but Buffalo. Anybody but Buffalo. All right, here we go. Where is Pekka Pasta headed next? Pekka Pasta, you have been traded to the Montreal Canadiens. Pack your bags. You're on the next plane to Le Montreal, baby. Now, this will be a sick place to be. Pekka Pasta, of course, is part French. Do not worry. Do not fear. Le Pekka Pasta is here. Ew, France, leave. Ew, Montreal. WRL, chat. What do we think? We're going to take a look at the roster. We'll see what they have. If they're good, we can stay. If they're not good, we're probably not going to stay. I low-key am playing, or praying, not playing, that the Montreal Canadiens have a damn good roster. Let's take a look. They got Hernandez, Nieuwendyk, and Pedersen. Top line's not horrible, I guess. No 90 overall players. Second line isn't great. Defensively, they got Shannon and Nesterov. Mangone, Helmer, McIlwraith, these names are all out of sort. And then a 92 overall Pekka Pasta. Biggest L of Pasta's career. Cider, we got a Stanley Cup in Montreal. Don't forget. I don't know, chat. The team don't look that great. I'll be honest. The team does not look that great. I don't think we're going to simulate well. I mean, the NHL at this point is pretty diluted, so I don't think we're staying in Montreal. I think Montreal is not an option. And I think there's another team that will trade for me, that will have a better roster. Honestly, the Red Wings might be the best roster in the NHL right now. The more I get traded and the more teams that I see, I'm beginning to think that Detroit has the best roster. Please stay. I'm not going to stay. You got no depth and no offense. We didn't on Buffalo either. I want Barbe. Bella, I have no idea what you're talking about, girl. No idea at all. 77 on the second line. Yeah, it's definitely a watered-down league. It's not the NHL that we're used to. That's for sure. All right, so if we get like another team that we already got before, I don't think I'll do Stanley Cup contenders anymore. I'll maybe try to go over to Utah, considering we didn't get there. That was a team that I did want to play for, and we never ended up getting there. Obviously, we got moved to, I think it was Ottawa, and then Detroit instead. All right, please send me to a good team. I just want the best team possible. GM Joe Biden. Coco, lay down, bud. Pekka, you have been traded to the Winnipeg Jets. Fuck me, not this. We're going all over again in Winnipeg. All over again in Winnipeg. Coco, you can't lie there, buddy. You're at the edge of the bed. Lie down right there. Jesus Christ, this dude's gonna... I'm not going to Winnipeg. It ain't happening. You can count me out. Go, let's go, Winnipeg. Fuck that. You would catch me dead before I step foot in a Winnipeg Jets uniform. I did it once before. It didn't go our way. We had the greatest team of all time, a literal super team. And instead, it ain't going to work. I'll do them the service of looking at the fucking roster. I'm not going to stay here, though. Yeah, forward core, ass. Don't need to see anything else. Defense core, ass. No, thank you. I'm gone. Winnipeg is not a destination in my book. It's a burial ground. Not a destination indeed. All right. This is tough, man. I just want to get a good team. And we have yet to do so. Pekka Pasta still is a member of the Detroit Red Wings. See what I can do. Oh, God, that was cooked. Yeah, we're still searching for a team here, Chad. Bear with me. We will find a destination, and you guys will see greatness yet again. All right, Sleepy. Let's do, oh my God, he fucking rejected it. Dear God. Oh. I am going to lose my mind. I'm just trying to get traded, bro. Just trying to get traded. Buffalo hat trick. If I get the Sabres again, I might end live stream. I'm not going to lie. You know what? I'm going to choose instead of doing oh my God, where am I going? Did I click the right one? I think I did. I'm going to try to go to Utah, chat. We're going to select the Central Division, although I have a feeling I choose the Central, and they're sending my ass to Winnipeg yet again. My old favorite team, the Caps. Belly, you have had like 5 or 6 favorite teams since you've been in the community. I honestly can't remember what team you support. All right, Sleepy Joe, let me get traded, buddy. There we go. Send me to a specific division, and let me go to the Central. And not, I repeat, not the Winnipeg Jets. I do not want to go to Winnipeg. That is not on my list. It's on my no trade list, if anything. Do not send me there, please. All right, chat. Are we going to get the Utah Hockey Club? Yes or not? I support the Ducks. You do not. Shut the fuck up. You do not support Anaheim. No way. That is straight up BS. All right, GM Donald, what do you have for me, bud? You have been traded to the Minnesota Wild. If there was more of a mid team I could have gotten traded to, let me know in the comments. I don't think it's possible. Minnesota? Mini stay? I'll take a look at their roster. If they got a good roster, we can stay. I gotta bring my dog up, though. You are causing me to have a heart attack, buddy. All right, we'll see. If Minnesota does have a good team, I'll stay. Stay in the big mini. Did I ever say I was an Oilers fan? Yes, you did. Ooh, Leduc, Allen, Lutonen. I can't even lie. That top line is filthy. Leduc's a 91. We got Lutonen at a 93. We even got an 87 on the second line. Defensively, they don't have much defensively, but luckily, they have the greatest goaltender of all time in Lepeka Pasta. All right, I guess we're a Minnesota Wild. I guess we're a member of the Minnesota Wild. It is what it is. Keyword was W team. All right, we're staying in mini, chat. We are staying in mini. Let me just change my color combo here for my pads, and then we'll hop into a game, our first ever game as a Minnesota Wild. What are the colors for Minnesota? Green and what? What is the other color that they use? Pekka has gray hair at this point. Let's be real. He's 37, chat. Let's slow the roll on the gray hair shit. I know plenty of 37-year-olds that do not have gray hair. You're acting like this man's from the goddamn Stone Age. He's still young in life. He's still very young in life. Green and dark red. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw the red in here too. This. Do they have yellow? I think they have yellow, right? It shows they have yellow in their color combo. Does yellow look nice? I don't know. I think we should stick to 2 colors. Keep the red. That's not the right red, though. We got to use the correct dark red. Fix that one up, too. This can be yellow. Fuck it. And there we go. Apply colors to all. How do we look, chat? Actually, instead of yellow, I could have done cream. Let me do cream. Hold up. Let me do the cream color. Because there's actually cream on the jersey. Pause. Holy shit. Major pause moment, eh? Alright, apply colors to all, and let's find a new mask for Lepeka Pasta. Mini, what do you got for me? That's not great. Ooh, I do like that one. That one's nice. Alright, we got our mask. We have found our mask, and there he is. Pekka Pasta, the newest member of the Minnesota Wild, baby. When did I start this Be a Pro? I think December 1st? I think it was December 1st, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was December 1st. All right, time to hop into our very first game as a member of the Wild. Pekka Pasta. is on a very good team. Oh my God, I got a conversation already off the bat. Here we go. Heck, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Minnesota Wild. We are excited for you to join the team. I mean, you should be excited. I'm literally the greatest goalie of all time at 37 years old. 11 Vezinas, 5 Stanley Cups later, you have just acquired me, and I'm already the best player to ever play in a Minnesota Wild sweater. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget that shit. I got a new phone. No beer tonight. No beer tonight at all. No. I got to go to the gym later, Chad. I can't get drunk. I got to go to the gym. All right. Am I going to start? Like, am I not? Why am I not starting? Coach, what is going on here, bud? Can I maybe play a game? I'm a 92 overall. Our backup's only an 83. We should not really play that guy. He may be soon the winningest goal. Oh my God. Ever since I broke Martin Brodor's record, I've just continued on getting this conversation. This game, man. This game, challenge impossible. Be right at least once. Every single convo is always inherently wrong. I'm going to pre-order NHL 26 today. Nice. One thing I'll never understand is these kids' obsession with Fleury. I mean, he's a great guy. Played for a long time. But he's definitely not one of the greatest goalies of all time. What day is chest day, leg day, arm day? I don't do that split. All right, first period, 1-1 tie. Second period, we are down by 1 to the Los Angeles Kings. I'm not the biggest fan of this Minnesota jersey. The lighter green I do kind of like better, but we won't throw it on. I refuse to get NHL 26. Why? Hug post manual, tether off. There we go. And beautiful. You poo-poo. Appreciate it, buddy. Love to see it. You love to see it. Matthew Tkachuk, that's why. I'll get the fuck out of here. Here we go, my debut in Minnesota on home ice. We're down by 1 in the third period to the LA Kings. It's a 2-1 hockey game. I'm not going to lie. These Minnesota sweaters are not the greatest, but Pekka Pasta is going to do his damn best. As this team is a Stanley Cup contender, I think it's slightly better than Detroit, if I do say so myself. Luukkonen's a 93. That's the best player. I got traded multiple spots, and I've yet to see somebody higher than a 93. So we get the best player, probably the best first line. And of course, how could we forget the greatest goalie of all time, Rolliston, over Luukkonen. We got a delayed penalty. You got to skate to the bench, Pekka Pasta. Skate your fat ass to the bench. Slow poke. These are the best jerseys in the league, bro. Best jerseys in the league. To who? To fucking who? Why is Pekka so slow? I'm only a 92 now. I don't have 99 speed anymore. It's like low 80s. They really nerf your agility and your speed once you get older. I am 37, chat, so to be fair, I'm a little bit on the older side. I'm not as quick as I used to be, but I got all the experience in the world. I'm a veteran, and I am the GOAT of all GOATs. So let me try to make some saves here or something. Pekka ate too many hot dogs. Yeah, put on too many LBs. Can we get it? Oh my God, how did that go in? No, Trudeau? Rene Trudeau's first goal of the season, and we got Justin's long-lost son on this hockey team. Do we request the trade now? Do we have to request the trade now that Trudeau's on the team? Brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Marchand's quick, and he's 37. Marshy ain't quick anymore. He's not like he used to be, no. I wouldn't necessarily call Brad Marchand very quick. Tie the game up. We're still on the power play, and I'm just hoping for a strong finish here in the third period, or maybe even get some shots on net. I mean, we've pretty much dominated so far. I've yet to face a single shot, and there it is. Seppanen will give us the lead in the third period. That man is the GOAT, laddie. The fucking GOAT. Yes, get out of there. Just a quick little nip. Low blocker, underneath the blocker, over the pad. And we got ourselves a lead, baby. He got clipped by Subban, so he's slow. That's one of the biggest hits I've ever seen. Marshy had so much speed coming through the neutral zone, and he got laid the fuck out. That was a massive hit. Never forget it. NHL should add an option to set our years we want to spend with a team on our contract. You should definitely be able to, like, negotiate your contract a little bit more. You shouldn't just be offered 3 deals and you got to take one of them. Bella got 24. Rips in the chat for Bella. Her ass got banned yet again. I feel like she loves just getting banned. She loves the attention. It's almost like Leaf fan, too. Like, sometimes when they're not getting that attention, they got to do something that will catch everybody's eye and grab the attention of the community. Find it annoying how you have to turn off tether every game? Yep. Well, it's not every game. It's every time I leave Be a Pro. I wish it was... I wish once you changed it, you didn't have to change it back. But 2 years in a row, we'll see if NHL 26 fixed that issue. I have a feeling it's probably not going to get fixed. I understood last year because they added in the ability like halfway through the season to remove tether. But like NHL 25, there's really no excuse, man. Can I please get some shots on goal? I've yet to make a single save in the third period. The Minnesota Wild have been so utterly dominant that I've not had to do a goddamn thing. Coming in again, and Petrov is forced to make this save and cover it up. That man is making save after save after save. All right. 9:06 left to go. I mean, we got a 1-goal lead despite the fact that we only have 19 shots on goal. Pekka Pass has been solid, and he's just trying to lead the Minnesota Wild to their very first ever Stanley Cup. No. Get out of here. Cover that puck up, Pekka. You know what to do. I am a veteran in this game. I am a veteran, baby. Can I request a trade while I'm on my contract? Yes, you can. The LA Kings and the computer AI, man, they do not know what to do offensively. Minnesota has controlled the entire tempo of this hockey game, and it does not look like they're going to be letting up anytime soon as we just get another face-off. Love it. You love to see the face-offs, chat. Hopefully 26 lets you request a trade. I remember back in like 16, 17, 18, you couldn't, and you get traded at random. Getting traded at random would be a little weird. Oh my god, what a goddamn tip by Luukkonen. This guy is a damn animal. Lassi Luukkonen, third of the season, extending our lead. What a goddamn tip from the blue line. Shot on the ice, and our 93 overall is going to redirect it into the back of the net. Love to see it. Dubs in the chat, man. Pass says they're going to be ice in NHL 26. No, I heard they're actually going on wood. The NHL is going to transition to wood flooring, and we're all just going to go on rollerblades instead. We're ditching the skates because it's too dangerous. It could potentially cut other players. I think they're going to do more so like roller hockey. Rollerblades, and we're going to change the puck to a ball as well. How long has Pekka been in the NHL for? I think like 17 years. Chat, remind me after this game to count the seasons and try to figure out how many years I've spent in the NHL. That's what I want to figure out. Hardwood puck, there we go. My workload has been very, very easy so far. Daryl Dixon, get the fuck out of here, lad. Daryl Dixon ain't scoring no goddamn goal on me. We get a 4-2 lead, late stage of the third, and we just went offside. Nice. Love to see it. I should have went to Colorado or Winnipeg. L1, Colorado didn't trade for me. 2, fuck Winnipeg. I'm not going to the Jets, bud. No way. Not happening. I hope they have concrete rinks in 26. Skating on them feels so good. Yeah, skating on a concrete rink. Feels amazing. Just feels incredible. Is Landon Dupont still in LA? Dude. Landon Dupont was on the LA Kings way back when Pekka Pasta was a member of the Seattle Kraken. I literally remember going to war with LA year after year, and Dupont was a young player back then. All these seasons later, in the year 2044, and the man is still rotting away on the Kings. I honestly feel bad for the guy. I'm not going to lie. He probably should have gotten out of there a long time ago, and yet now it seems like he's stuck. All right, Cheng coming into the zone. Pekka Pasta's got to lock it in. I've had barely any shots this third period. Murley, can you sink it? He can't do it. The empty net is still the impossible challenge for the computer AIs with 30 seconds to go in the third. Past our lying. This is what I mean by improper grammar. Yeah, with the AI tools you have nowadays, there's no excuse. You're online, have some proper grammar. I hope they add a Helen Keller mode where all of our players are blindfolded and have noise cancellation. Oh, that would be funny, Cider. That would be funny. 32 seconds to go in the third. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Raggy. Boys, where are you going? He's going to turn it over, and the Minnesota Wild just easily get out of the zone. I don't know what that man was doing there. I guess he was trying to ice the puck. 15 seconds remain. Can I get another shot? Can I get another save? I feel like I've barely made any saves. There we go. One hits the pad, and already the rubber feels nice. Shot from the blue line. Saved by Pekka Pasta. Again, hug the post. You know what to do. The greatest goaltender of all time, of course, is going to win his Minnesota Wild debut as we get the victory 4-2. And this is a grand welcome to Minnesota. Doves in the chat, baby.
Ho, ho, ho.
I played a concert and killed it. Nice, dude. Love to hear it. Will Canada ever win a cup? Yes, they will. What's up, Pasta? What is up, Islanders fan? How you doing, buddy? I actually believe you, Pasta, about the new floor. That's good. Will there be hockey players in NHL 26? I heard they're going to rebrand it to the PWHL 26. I think NHL EA lost the rights to the NHL players, so it's just going to be all the PWHL players instead. Also, I got banned on TikTok, by the way, chat. I have a restriction where I could not live stream for an entire day, and it says the reasoning is because I failed to verify. I failed verification, which I don't really know what they mean by that, but they kicked me off yesterday, and I literally got banned. I can't go live until like 15 more minutes. So you guys should remind me in like 10 minutes to go live on TikTok, because I literally can't right now. All right, so what else did I want to do? I wanted to count the seasons, right? Past his alien, bro said YT too much. Maybe I did. I know they don't like when you say YouTube or like Twitch. That's why I say like red platform or something. They try to like suppress your live stream, and they won't have it to where people will join. All right, let me count these years. A lot of seasons. Holy shit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and this is my 21st season. Wow, 21 years in the NHL. So theoretically, we got 4 more years to go, right? Damn, 21 years is crazy. I literally just checked, and Pekka Pasta has been a member in the National Hockey League for 21 seasons. I spent 21 years in this bitch. Which means, unfortunately, we probably more than likely only have 4 more years to go. The clock is ticking, chat. 4 more years left of Pekka Pasta. 20 seasons, and I got a 920 save percentage. 91 shutouts. What's the record for the most shutouts? I think it's Martin Brodeur. He has a lot, actually. He's got like 170, 180 or something. 21 years, wow. 21 years is crazy. Because, yeah, I came into the NHL as a 17-year-old. That's right. I came into the NHL as a goddamn 17-year-old. Let's do 3 years this stream. We've been doing, I think, like 2 years, which has been basically an hour per season. We'll probably get somewhere around there, depending on how slow the sim engine is. Was Detroit my former team? Do we have any matchup up against the Red Wings? We'll play the Red Wings in February, maybe. We can play the Red Wings on home ice against my former team. We're a 92 overall. Is there going to be hockey in NHL 26? He's got a ton of shutouts. Yeah, somebody check how many shutouts Brodeur has. I think it's like 190, 180 or 190. I'm not going to be able to catch him, unfortunately. I will not be able to catch that man. End it tomorrow? End what tomorrow? I don't want to end Pekka Pasta's Be a Pro tomorrow. Chat, I'm having fun. That goaltending itch came back. Will there be a game mode in 26? Unfortunately, no. They're stripping all the game modes out of NHL 26, and all we're going to be able to do is online versus. Basically, where you hop in and play a 20-minute game against another player. 125, that's it? I mean, 4 years, we got to get, what, like 35 shutouts? Nah, we're not going to be able to do that. No, that would be like over 10 per season. We're not going to catch him, chat. Unfortunately, we will not catch Marty. It is what it is. What happens if Pricey Pond Hockey reappears? I mean, they basically confirmed a brand new Be a Pro, so I don't really care. Add the cutscene in for shits and giggles. Fuck it. I'm interested to see how we're going to simulate. We're 8-3 right now. Why are the... Dude, I literally thought I've been past the conversations. We did 2 whole seasons in Motor City, and I think I had maybe 2-3 conversations the entire time. But lo and behold, they have returned, and they are shittier than ever. Fuck. I thought we were over the conversations. I thought we were past that, man. I want to be able to play a full season in juniors. Hopefully that is the case, Cider. I want to see you rage, Pasta, please. Why do you guys want to see me rage? Do you guys actually laugh when I'm mad? Is it funny or is it annoying? Because I remember early on in the Goalie Be a Pro, I got pissed all the goddamn time. And I just felt like I was bitching way too much. I was like complaining all the time. I felt like it was kind of hurting the content. But some people, I understand, they like to see people get mad. It's funny, it's mid. Oh my god. Minnesota, what the hell is going on? We are 13-13-2. If we do not get our act together, I am requesting a trade at the trade deadline. Things are not going well, Sleepy Joe Biden. We need to lock in and we need to get ready for a playoff push. Hopefully it lets you use all 10 World Junior teams because it would be an EA thing to do. Only let us play with like 3 of them. People who rage all the time aren't interesting, to be honest. Especially when you were with Anaheim. Yeah, early on, we definitely struggled with the Pekka Pasta Goalie Be a Pro. You couldn't save a beach ball in NHL 24. You're right. Honestly, I didn't really figure out how to be a good goaltender until, like, March. Maybe March area, somewhere around then. March, April. Before that, I really didn't know how to play goalie, chat. I really didn't. Like, I thought I did, but I wasn't nearly as good as I am now. I finally understand it. You know that meme where it's like, I understand it now? I think it's Lethal Shooter that created that meme. That's pretty much me. Okay. We might have to request a trade. We are 18. Yeah, fuck this. I'm getting out of Minnesota. Nope. It's time. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. We might not be able to request a trade. We're way too close. The thing is, why can I not... Oh, it's because I already got traded. Right, yeah. You can only get traded once. Well, sadly, I just figured out you cannot request a trade twice a season, so I guess we're stuck here in Mini on a pretty bad hockey team, I'll be honest. We are 20-20 midway through January. I'm stuck in fucking purgatory. Unbelievable. Stuck in purgatory is crazy. Check the standings. Why do I need to check the standings? I have them right here, and it's not good. I don't want to check it anyways. It ain't good. We are stuck in... Man, we are so mid. How is this team mid? I don't get it. Third in the Atlantic. The Maple Leafs are third in the Atlantic, yes. Right now, we're fourth in the we're fifth now in the Central. We could maybe grab a wild card spot, but we got to win some hockey games, man. Carey Price is overrated. How is Carey Price overrated? What do you mean by that? You mean by Montreal fans acting like he's like a top 5 goalie? I'll agree with you if that's like your notion, but Price was a damn good goaltender. My friend's dad said that San Jose had yellow jerseys and were the best team in hockey history. You know, my dad said to always smoke cigarettes and never work out, so it's got to be right. He has to be right, right? I'm actually excited for the new Be a Pro. Me too. New Be a Pro equals new content, and that equals a happy Pasta. He was good, but not one of the greatest. I'd say he's in the top 20. Top 20 all-time goalies. I'd say Carey Price probably gets in there. But top 10, probably not. Definitely not top 5. All right, just get me to the end of the season. I don't think I want to be a mini anymore. Get me out of mini. What will I do if Pricey Pond Hockey's in 26? I think I answered this already. I'm not going to do anything. What do you want me to do? You want me to delete the game, never play it again because of a stupid little cutscene? I don't really care. I hope they keep it in. If they could keep it in the hockey game, it would be great. Why am I on the Wild? I requested a trade. Honestly, I'm asking myself that too at this point, considering we're not great. We got out of Motor City. Maybe a return with Detroit, considering I'm not doing well here in Mini. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot join a brand new team this season. You can only request a trade once per year. And unfortunately, we used that up already. I don't know how we're a bad hockey team, though. I really don't. I thought we'd be better than this. I thought we'd be a little bit better. Gotta sit back and, we can play the Red Wings, though. I'll play Detroit. Fuck it. I should become a FIFA YouTuber. Fuck that. In your new vid, the Sens won the Cup. The one that got uploaded today. Yes, it did. I know today marks 30 years since Quebec City relocated to Colorado. That's crazy. Actually, never mind. We're at the end of the year. We actually passed that Detroit game. I don't care. And we're not going to be a playoff team. La-di-da. Kids up here on Carter Lake. That's some pricey pond hockey I got there, lad. Oh, what a disappointing season. Do I play any sports? Yes, I do. Played hockey since I was 4. I played baseball, soccer, basketball. I was in judo. I was in a lot of sports. I gotta be honest, Minnesota was probably the most mid team of all time. 39, 36, and 7, 85 points as we failed to even make the playoffs. That is tough, man. I should play GTA 4. I beat GTA 4, but I didn't do any of the DLCs yet, so maybe we live stream that. I can kind of see why we weren't very good offensively. We didn't have anybody playing that well. Lutonen's a 91. Oh my god, what? Okay. The man is a 93 overall, best player on our team, and he only had 35 goals and 83 points. While Pekka Pasta, 917 save percentage, 5 shutouts, not a great record, but overall, that's not really bad numbers, considering I was on a piss-poor hockey team. That's not bad at all. I'm 38 years of age. Clock is ticking, though. We should actually take a look at... I'm not winning the Vezina. What am I saying? I won 28 fucking games. No shot at the Vezina trophy. No shot. Standings, please. No more pricey pond hockey, fellas. Suck it, James Cebulski. Why do you guys hate James Cebulski? Because he talks too much? The man is just an inherent yapper. Am I saying that right? I should play San Andreas. I actually went back and played San Andreas the other day for like 30 minutes, and I did not enjoy it at all. So I don't know if I'll end up playing that. I've been loving Grand Theft Auto 4, though. Favorite GTA game. He won't stop yapping. Is he yapping right now? Can you guys hear him? Because I do have the game sound unmuted. For NBA 2K26, I should do a Shorzy point guard, shooting guard my career. I don't know. I think we lock in on the Be a Pros in NHL. I don't think anybody wants to see Shorzy in a basketball uniform. Stats Central, who won the cup? The Vegas Golden Cheaters get it done as they sweep. No way! There is no way the Red Wings made the cup finals even without Pekka Pasta. Gustavo Weller hopped in. They made it. If they had me on the team, we literally could have won the cup. Why did I request a trade? Why did I end up in goddamn Minnesota? I knew I should have stayed. I knew I should have stayed. Fuck, that's annoying, chat. That's very annoying. All right, sim to next season. Rips in the chat. Who's my favorite goalie besides Pasta? Roberto Luongo. Bro's going back to Detroit? Yes, I am. Good news is I'm a free agent, and even better news, the Red Wings have offered me a contract. I am coming home, baby! W's in the chat. I'm back on the Red Wings, and I am not staying another second in fucking Minnesota. Perfect timing. That was absolute perfect timing. I said, screw it. I ain't buying no weed. Shell 26 is officially mine. 22nd season, baby. So we got 3 more years left to go. Welcome back. I need everybody in the chat right now to welcome me back to Detroit, baby. I want a new announcer in 26. I have not had the announcers on in probably close to a decade at this point. All right, game 1 against Le Montreal. Pekka's back. Tell a friend. Yes, sir, baby. I don't know what side are put in the chat. It might be German, but I got no fucking idea what it is. Welcome back to the biggest hockey city on the planet. Who's going to tell him? Who is going to tell the man? Jack Michaels in NHL 25. Jack Michaels is a good commentator, man. He puts a lot of passion and effort into his commentating. All right, sim up to day 1, and let's take a look at the roster. Guess who's back? Back again, change pads. Yes, I do got to change the hockey pads. You're right. Don't want to go back there. Still my Minnesota pads. Uh-oh. I heard that Pasta plays for the Red Wings now. Is that true? So excited. Pekka's back. Back again. Tell a fucking friend, baby. I'm back in Motor City, and I want to win another cup. It is what it is. It is what it is, laddie. Beautiful. CCM, E-Flex 5 or 6. Huh? Oh, you want me to change, like, the pads, not just the color? Why am I getting the conversation again? EA, we literally just got this 2 seconds ago. Why again? This is what I mean by way too many cutscenes, repetitive cutscenes in the hockey game. We don't need that many. Let's limit the cutscenes here, boys. Tyler, why are you just saying Detroit? Do you not want me to have the D in there? Whoa, that is a pause moment indeed. Oh, it feels good to be back on a very good hockey team. The top 6 is the best in the entire NHL. We still have Hines, who is now an 85. And of course, Pekka Pasta is back to take over that starting goaltending position. Gustavo Weller has to be crashing out right now. The man just led Detroit to the Cup Finals, and they bring back the goaltender they literally just traded last season. They got Emmerich clipped, pause, clipped. Nah, fuck. What do you mean they got Emmerich? I gotta change my pads. Sean McDonough in Shell 26. He's weird. Voice cracks. Huh? What does that mean? All right, I'm back on the Red Wings, and I'm back with only having one color pad, considering red and white are the only colors of the Detroit Dead Wings. All right, let me fix my pads. We can play another game also. Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond for NHL 26. Who are those? Are those the Red Wings commentators? The guy that said Patrick Kane in Chicago? It's Patrick Kane in Chicago! Low-key, that's one of the best calls probably of all time. That's a sick one. All right, back in Motor City, baby. Does it get any better than this? Isn't there a Detroit one that's made on an iPad? No, there is not. It's only Oilers, Swayman, Lena Salmark, Toronto. Ooh, that one's nice, chat. That's a good Toronto Maple Leafs one, but there's no Detroit Red Wings, man. All right, I guess I'll throw the D on the front. There we go. Pekka Pasta looks damn good in the red and white, baby. I'm back. Better than ever. Bro called the Joseph Wall one nice. It is nice. I like it. Red Wings commentators who have been voted #1 broadcast crew by The Athletic like 5 straight years. Damn. The made on iPad masks are sexy. They need to make more of them. Why don't they allow us to make a goalie mask design? That would be great. All right, who do we want to play? Who do I want to play? Back in the nation's capital? In Ottawa, chat? We could do that. We could play back in Ottawa. That wouldn't be too bad. Again, this is literally my 3rd time getting this same cutscene since I've been back in Detroit. It's safe to say the fans are happy to see me here. All right, I think I'm not banned on TikTok Live anymore. I'm going to try booting it up again. We're going to see if this can work. Joseph Wall sucks. Joseph Wall sucks. 3 times with fans. We're a massive fan base. You are a massive fan base, Sider. You're not wrong. Let me make sure my microphone's all right. Pekka, I noticed you hired a new fancy chef. Oh, brother, respectfully, mind your fucking business. Mind your business, bitch. Who cares if I add a new chef? Who cares? All right, primary speakers, mic in, Elgato, wave. Yes, okay, that's cool. All right. We can go live on TikTok yet again, baby. All right, add a topic, NHL 25. There we go. I'm freed from purgatory. I thought I was just going to be completely banned from TikTok live streaming for a long time. But we're back, and we're better than ever. What I think Ovi's overall is going to be in NHL 26, I think he's going to be a 91. 90 or 91. He's still going to have great, shooting stats. But the rest of him probably is not going to be great. He'll be slow. He'll be able to check a lot of people, but I'd say a 91 overall is probably fair for Alexander Ovechkin. Can I skateboard? I cannot skateboard. No. TikTok, what's good? I'm freed. I am no longer banned on TikTok. I had to sit in purgatory for 24 hours because I failed the verification. I don't know what that means. TikTok, I mean, come talk to me, man. I'm excited for my vacay tomorrow. Why are you guys saying YT in the chat? 6'7", LOL. What does 6'7" even mean? All right. Mark Moser and Mark Rycroft, NHL 26 Colorado announcers. They're pretty okay. They're not bad. They're okay. All right, we're going to send to Ottawa, and we'll play against our former team. TikTok, how we doing? 6'7". Can you hit? Can I hit what? A baseball? At this point, probably fucking not. No. I have not played baseball since I was like 8 or 9 years old. It's been a long, long time. What is my favorite streaming platform? You guys know what my favorite one is. Can I tap? I don't know what that means. Great. I'm already regretting going live on TikTok. The comments are out of control. Baseball is big in Canada. Baseball in the big Canada. There we go. Bros Unk. Chat, am I an Unk? Pushing 30. Hi, my man. What's up, Hampus? How you doing, buddy? You may soon be the winningest goalie of all time. Newsflash, I'm already the most winning goalie of all time. Actually, we should check where I'm at for total wins. Could we potentially crack 900? I don't think we're cracking 900. But as long as we're cracking Sidney Sweeney, I don't give a bollocks. All right, I'm going to check and see how many... We're 1-5. Oh, no. Pekka Pasta might be a cancer, chat. I low-key might be a cancer. Record book, yes. I don't know, I'm new. Let's see. All-time record book for wins. Oh, my God. Pekka Pasta is sitting at 799 wins. One away from 800. I don't think we're getting 900. That would be a lot of wins unless we get like back-to-back 40, 50-win seasons. But we're still the most winning goaltender of all time. And for games played, we have the most all-time. Problem is, we're probably not going to get a lot of wins on this Red Wings squad as we are utter trash to start the regular season. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the issue, chat. Maybe I'm the issue. Get Pekka Asta out of Hockey Town. What up, Asta? What's up, brother? Watching you for years. Love your videos. Thank you, Edison. Appreciate it, buddy. TikTok, make sure you like up the stream. Follow me. Head on over to the red platform as well. We are live there, YT Pasta, as we play my former team in the Ottawa Senators. Shutouts, career shutouts, I'm not even close. First period, 2-1 lead. Second period, there we go. We go up 4-2, baby. Beautiful. Let me lock in here, chat. Did I exit be a pro? I don't think I did. I just want to make sure the tether is off, though. Tether is off. There we go. Look at this NGA. Don't know what that means. Please put Pekka Pass on the Bruins. They need help. They do need a lot of help. I'm not going to lie. The Bruins, they're going into a rebuild. I've been watching since 2012. Can I please get a shout? Are we washed? We're not washed. We're 5-6-1 now. We started out pretty bad. We've recovered very well. And now Pekka Pasta is going to be just fine on the Detroit Dead Wings. All right. Hopefully I get some shots. I've made how many saves? 23 saves so far in the game. I just got to play some good goaltending. Here we go. Coming to the zone. DeBoer against my former team in Ottawa. Did we win a cup? No, we did not win a Stanley Cup in Ottawa. The only Stanley Cup we won was, of course, with the Wings. I need somebody to cook, though. The best, he showed up 2 times on all-time wins. I showed up 2 times? Exactly. It was so nice. I had to do it twice, baby. Tarnarski, laddie. What an absolute bomb. He buries it in the back of the net. Lincoln Tarnarski as the Ottawa Senators fall down 5-2 to the Red Wings here in the third period. Low-key chat, we might be back. Past, it's me, Dog Nation. How you been? What's up, Dog Nation? How you doing, brother? How have you been? Have I pre-ordered Chell 26 yet? Yes, I have. Are we going back-to-back? Well, the problem with that is we didn't win the Stanley Cup last season, so we're not going back-to-back with anything. Will Shoresy be Canadian in NHL 26? I never watched the show, but I think he's Canadian. I think he is, yes. Yeah, he's from Sudbury. He will be a Canadian. And the Germans, look the fuck out. Y'all are getting a beatdown done so badly that y'all are going to have PTSD of World War II. Here we go. Can I get some shots on net, please? Archibald, take one. Little bit wide, buddy. Dude couldn't put a goddamn pebble into the ocean. All right, center that puck. I'm ready. I still feel like very quick despite being a 92 and now 38 years old. Thomas Caberlet! He's trying to short side that shit. Oh my. 12:25 left to go. I thought Thomas Caberlet was going to snipe that. Come on, Hines. Put one in the back of the net, buddy. We got full pressure. Can we get anything going? Yip. I-cup yip, baby. Hello from where? Sup, Pasta? What is up, dude? Who do I think could win the Olympics, either Canada or U.S. or the four-nation teams? I think Canada is going to take home gold at the Olympics, chat. That is an unbiased take. I mean, we saw it last year. Canada still reigns supreme in best-on-best tournaments. Until somebody else beats us, we are the best hockey nation on planet Earth. France ain't winning shit, chat. France might not even qualify. Did they even qualify? I don't even know when the qualifiers are. I've been watching since 1990. Give me a shout-out. Uh-oh. Delayed penalty, laddie. Ty Pedersen. You can't do that, dude. You just can't do that. What is my opinion on the Calgary Flames? Be honest. Completely trash. Who's winning the cup next year? No idea. I can guess your favorite team. What is my favorite team? No, they didn't qualify, but they got in because Russia fucked out. What do you mean they fucked out? France are the last seed. So will Canada end up playing Team France? That's going to be an incredible beatdown, dude. Chat, we are going to be going live as long as those hockey games are not at like 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be going live for the Olympics. Watch party, all the Canada games, and of course the gold medal game. They might be, but I don't think so. Where is it being held at, chat? Oilers better win or I quit it. Oilers are past his favorite team. Edmonton, that's not a hard one, chat. Is it just me or AI been clipping? What do you mean AI been clipping? France is not good at hockey. You a Toronto fan. Fuck off, melatonin. You're an edible fan. 16-1 Canada versus France. It will be mid-morning since it's in Italy. All right, so we can do that. Would you guys show up to watch parties that early, though? Watching the Olympics? I can test it out and see how it does. If it doesn't do well, we don't have to continue it, but we can at least try. Because I'm going to watch the games anyways, right? If I'm going to watch them, I might as well go live for them. Also, any hockey games that I watch, we're going to be going live for on YT Pass to TikTok. Make sure you like up the stream, follow me on TikTok, and head on over to the Red platform. We're live over there pretty much every day. YT Pasta. Probably 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. maybe, I assume. Somewhere in that area. They'll make sure to put Canada and like the United States in the prime position of TV. Where they think that most viewers would watch. They're not going to have Canada playing at 9 a.m. At least I don't think so. I think the Kachucks should have been on 26 or someone else. No, I feel like Matthew Kachuk is fair for being on the cover and adding the his brother and his dad. That's a cool moment, man. Imagine being the father. Not only are you on a cover of an NHL video game, but your two sons are on it with you. He's got to be the proudest dad of all time. Just saw one of his sons win back-to-back Stanley Cups, and now he's forever on an NHL cover. Where's the Olympics being held? I think it's in Italy. We should watch Happy Gilmore too. It would be so fun if it was allowed to actually watch movies and like TV shows on live. It would be great, man. But unfortunately, you were unable to do that. Oh no, Pedersen! What a save by Pekka Pasta. W's in the chat. I am back in Detroit land, and I am better than ever, baby. 38 years of age, and I'm making that save. Unbelievable. Let's get a replay. I want a fucking replay. Never doubt this, man. I'm undefeated. I'm unbelievable. Even at 38 years of age with a wide open net, you are getting denied, Pedersen, as I got over there in time. And Pekka Pasta back in Motor City making great save after great save. An absolute 10-beller. What a save, Chad. What a goddamn save. I mean, I did get over there pretty quickly. He didn't have that much of a net to shoot at. Too bad I couldn't make the save. I couldn't glove that down. I really wanted to glove it down, but I couldn't. Unfortunately. W thumbnail? W thumbnail? You are the best. I see people streaming NFL games on here on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok has a little bit more lenient view on it. But obviously on the red platform, I can't do it. Calgary's making it next year. Making it where? To the postseason? I don't think so. Where did Pekka Pasta grow up when he was younger? He had a little bit of a stint in Quebec. He was a Montreal native, and that's where he got his French heritage from. But a lot of his time was spent up here in Nunavut, just practicing his goaltending skills and practicing on becoming the greatest goalie that the NHL has ever seen. As against my former team, Pekka Pasta will pick up the dub. I didn't allow a single goal. And again, just putting on my resume on display. There we go. Oh, sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to say. I literally don't know what I'm going to say, and I just go there. The Elks in Nunavut shot pucks at him every day. Exactly. Opinion on the Caps? I think they regress a little bit next season. Kind of like what Vancouver did. They all had career highs in 2024. Now, I think Washington, because they're in a bad division, will make the playoffs. But I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. Where was Shorzy when he was growing up? Sudbury, baby. The Dingle Bears. France is better than Canada? Exactly. I should play one final game with Shorzy in NHL 25. Maybe. How many seasons have you played this year in Pekka Pass to be a pro? We are on year 22, chat. This is season 22 in the illustrious career of the greatest goalie of all time. The GOAT goalie, Pekka Pasta, year 22, baby. All right, let's get a decent chunk of games underneath our belt. Try to get to the playoffs, and maybe we can hop in and play some playoff hockey if the Red Wings will get their head out of their ass. Is this 26? Yep, this is NHL 26. I got early access, boys. Request a trade? I don't want to request a trade. I just got back in Motor City. Why am I getting conversations, though? Usually we should not get convos, right? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to get conversations. I don't know. How much all-time wins he got? Over 800 at this point. I think that was my 800 victory, right? 800? I got a shit ton of wins, though. Yeah, I probably got like 809, 810, around there. What if Pekka Pasta was traded to the Boston Bruins? Him and Swayman, good duo. Jeremy Swayman in 2045. The dude might not even be alive right now. Hey, thank you, Nicholas Dubo, for the roses. Man just sent, what, 7, 10 roses? Holy shit. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for sharing the live as well. Like up that stream, TikTok. Head on over to the red platform, YT Pasta. Subscribe to my channel. On the road to 50K, baby. On the road to 50K. How do I feel about the NHL 26 trailer? I like it. I think it's a solid trailer. Skin Me Alive is just repeatedly sharing the live stream, eh? A few of us are going to go to paintballing. Interested? Not really. I'll be honest. Not really. Will GTA 6 come out before 2026? No. Pretty fly white goalie. Thank you. Am I crazy for saying that Germany might get bronze medal or 4th place? I don't know. Maybe an upset could potentially happen, but I don't know. It's going to be tough, man. The Red Wings right now, 3rd in the Atlantic. I mean, oh my God. The Minnesota Wild are 16, 11, and 2. Fuck off. The Oilers are 26 and 4. We could go there. Washington is decent. Chat, I think we might join the Edmonton Oilers. Can we still request a trade in December? Yes, we can. All right. So just to make sure we have an option on requesting a trade, I'm going to overwrite the save file, and I will create a brand new one. How do we get better? We're 93 now. Damn. Yo, what is up? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday there, eh, bud? I agree. Dry, Stutzel, Cider. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though, Cider, to basically to compete with, like, the big guns. Like, you look at Finland. I think Finland has a much better team. Top to bottom. Like, the Germans, they got Leon Draisaitl. Timmy Stew's not bad. Favorite NHL game of all time? NHL 14, baby. All right, we're going to simulate up to January, and then we can request a trade if we're still bad. I'm going to give the Red Wings one more month. Got to be honest, things are not going well here in Motor City. 17, 15, and 1. I'm giving the Red Wings one more month to get it together. Otherwise, I'm gone. Did I pre-command NHL 26? I don't know what that means. What was my favorite band? Favorite band. Is Harlequin a band? Harlequin might not be a band. I don't know. I don't really think I have a favorite band, to be honest. I swear Pricey Pond Hockey is still in the game. I'm going to crash out and turn into Tuukka Rask. Well, I'm hoping they actually have the cutscene still in the game, but it's a brand new game mode. Sure, is he getting 100 points in World Juniors? Probably, yeah. All right, so we are 26, 18, and 1, I believe. Where are we sitting at now for our division? We actually did start to win a lot of games. Top of the Atlantic, chat. The Oilers have 60 points. Yeah, there's not really a reason to request a trade, I'll be honest. We're at the top of the NHL. We finally put it together. I don't think we're gonna get traded. Help the Oilers win a cup. Pekka passed on the Oilers. Favorite food all time? Kraft dinner, baby. Nothing beats it. Just like nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, nothing beats a nice meal of Kraft dinner. You're facing the Vancouver Canucks, and I do not give a fuck. Why would anybody care about facing that poverty franchise? Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, Metallica, AC/DC. Chat, what is your guys' favorite band / artist of all time? Put it in the TikTok and YT chat. KD on top. I've always loved Kraft dinner. And I will die on the hill that I make the best Kraft dinner of all time. I make it cheesy. It ain't easy being cheesy, baby. But I make it. My Kraft dinner is the best tasting KD of all time. The Tragically Hip, they got some good songs. Green Day, OBCD, Metallica or AC/DC, The Offspring. I went to an AC/DC concert recently. How was it? Was it good? Was it good? Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P. Ozzy. That man was cracked out. KD with hot dogs. Okay, no. Let's get something straight. You do not mix any other food with Kraft dinner. If you're eating hot dogs and KD at the same time, you're a fucking psycho. And also, if you put ketchup on your Kraft dinner, you are also a psycho. When you eat Kraft dinner, you only eat Kraft dinner. It's a meal in itself. You don't need to mix and match. I remember growing up, man, I would go to my friend's house and his mom would cook us a meal. This bitch would cook us Kraft dinner and chicken nuggets. Fuck that. It grossed me the hell out. I wouldn't eat it. They'd have it on the same plate too. Fuck that. No way. Disgusting. If you're gonna have Kraft dinner, you just have to have Kraft dinner, chat. That's it. KD and hot dogs are the best. No, that's so disgusting, dude. KD with a fork or a spoon. I use a spoon. My parents use a fork. I understand if you use a fork if you want. It's just personal preference. I use a spoon. KD and bacon is good. No, a little bit of chicken. I like ranch in my KD. Y'all are nasty, chat. Y'all are straight up nasty. KD on a plate, that's what I'm saying. They would put... I literally remember. I was sitting at the table, and I got my favorite food in front of me that's not cooked to my expectations, and I got chicken nuggets on there, too. There was a plate with Kraft dinner and chicken nuggets. The cheese was getting on the nuggies, and I was grossed the fuck out. I ate the nuggets. Didn't touch the Kraft dinner, though. Plain KD is the best. Well, I like to... my brother puts pepper on his Kraft dinner. I just put a little more cheese than a lot of people do. I used to be a lot worse for the cheese. I've toned it down a little bit. I've kind of found the sweet spot. You don't want to make it too cheesy. Well, you want to have it... You want to have a good mixture. Pasta needs the hot dogs and KD dinner. Chat, y'all are making me hungry, I'm not going to lie. But I'm from the res. That's what we do in the res. Do you have a res dog? I threw up eating KD and hot dogs. I will never do it. I will never do it. Pepper and KD goes hard. I was never the biggest pepper fan, so when my brother started making Kraft dinner and he was like cooking it, he initially lied to me and said that there was no pepper on the plate. But dude, every little small detail I can realize. And I noticed it right away, and I knew something was different. If my food is different, I'm going to notice it. Chat, funny story. Not that long ago, I make homemade hamburgers with like lean ground beef all the time into like patties, and I like mix them with like eggs and spices, and they're really, really good. Anyways, I got my mother to go to Walmart for me and grab me some ground beef. And okay, let me just continue simulate while I tell this story. She went to Walmart, she picked up the ground beef, we made the hamburgers, and I ate them. and they were horrible. When I was cooking them, they were a different color. They were a little bit lighter than usual. And then I was like, okay, maybe that's just the air fryer and the fact that, I don't know, I just cleaned it. It's not cooking the same. And then I take a bite. This thing was the fucking nastiest hamburger I ever had in my lifetime. Nasty. I ate all 3 of them, and they were horrible. Turns out, my mom got turkey ground beef. It was turkey ground beef that I was eating. It was a turkey burger. And that shit was disgusting. Rips in the chat for me. I had to eat 3 of those cocksuckers, and they were all terrible. Favorite hockey player, Connor McDavid. So do I. Store-bought hamburgers are dog shit. It's my favorite hamburgers in the world. Homemade, you get to put a bunch of shit in the burger while you're cooking it, and while you're also making the patties. But yeah, turkey ground beef is the worst. Dude, it was horrible. It was so bad. Turkey ground beef burger, and it was a 0 out of 10. And I knew right away. And my mom kept telling me, she was like, no, it's the same. I didn't do anything different. Like, I put everything in the burger that I always do. And then she thought about it, and she checked the box, and it turned out it was turkey ground beef. Unbelievable. Can you show a point leader? Yes, at the end of the season, you guys will see the point leader. Is McDavid the best in the league? Does a dog shit in your house? The answer is yes. Change NHL history. What are you changing? Why turkey? I don't know. She just picked it up and thought it was lean ground beef, like regular ground beef, but it was turkey ground beef, and it was horrible. Apparently, it's healthier for you, but it tastes like ass. Who's the most skilled player of all time? Connor McDavid. There's never been a more skilled hockey player. And if anybody says otherwise, they're either lying or they don't know puck. Playoff bound, Crosby is the greatest of all time? No. Gretzky is the greatest of all time. Put Kane on the current day Blackhawks? I did that for a short. All right, we're a playoff team. We might actually get a playoff hockey game in here, chat. You love to see it. You love to see it, baby. Ground turkey burgers sound atrocious. Dude, it was the worst burger I ever had. I ate 3 of them. I literally had 3. Thankfully, the Red Wings did recover 46-32-4, 96 points in the season. We honestly could have won our division considering it wasn't very good. Obviously didn't get it done though. Emmerich was our leading scorer with only 67 points, so we did not put up a lot of goals, but Pekka Pasta was rock solid between the pipes, just like I am early mornings when I just wake up. A .917 save percentage, 2 shutouts, and 30 victories on the season. That man might win another Vezina. I only played 52 games, though. I only played 52. Let's see. Am I going to... Abel Leach led the... oh my god, we have nobody. The NHL is really diluted, man. One 100-point scorer at 105 in Leach, and the dude had 58 goals. Nobody else is even remotely close. And also, for the goaltenders, Pekka Pasta, I don't think... No, I'm not up there for wins. 41 is the most. Shutouts, Olsen has 7. I don't think I'm going to win another Vezina trophy. I think my days of winning the Vezina are indeed over. Unfortunately. There's a place where I work that has excellent turkey chili. They always choke. That's crazy. We are going to play the Florida Panthers in round number 1. What is the year? The year is 2040 what? 46. 2046 is the season that we are currently in. And we are just trying to get to the end of Be a Pro. Because apparently there's a cutscene that you get at the end of Be a Pro. I want to see it. 25 years, I believe, is how far you can go. Past, I love your video so much. Thank you, Supreme. I appreciate it, buddy. TikTok, make sure to like up that live stream. How did Emmerich lead your team? Thought he was only 6 or 7. Justo. Buddy, we're in the year 2046. Emmerich is a grown man at this point. Go for the cups? That's the plan. We got 5 in our career so far. I want ring number 6. Listen, I want you focused, push your limits. I've seen this cutscene 20 million times. Don't want to see it. Yeah, 25 franchise and Be a Pro. Did you get noticed in public or no? No, I've never been noticed in public. Chat, I'm not that big. You guys got to realize 35,000 subscribers is not a lot in today's universe. Maybe 10 years ago it's a lot, but I think it's it's going to be a very long time until somebody recognizes me in public. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that either. I don't know whether it's going to feel weird. Like right now, if somebody like recognized me, I'd find that a little bit weird. But it would also be kind of surreal and a little cool, I'd say, maybe. Who's the best D-man right now and the best D-man ever? Ever is Bobby Orr, and right now is Cale Makar. What's my favorite team? Edmonton. All right, so we got a 2-2 series tie. It is a best of 3 now, boys. A best of 3. I'd notice you in public and buy you a beer. That's different, Justo. You're a grown man. I would assume that it would be a kid that would be approaching me in public. All right, here we go. First period, no score in the game. Can we close out this series? Oh my God, no. Wait, were we down? Do I got to rewind the live stream chat? Were we down 3-2? I don't even know what we're at right now, but we'll hop into the third. Why don't I play? Why don't I play what? Hockey? I do play hockey. I made Pekka Pasta Jr. Nice, dude. Crosby, McDavid, Prime McDavid versus Prime Crosby. Who you got? I got McDavid. I think individually he's a better player for sure. I mean, the only argument really for Sid is the Cups, right? How many teams have I played for? A lot. Game 6, round 1. I don't know whether we're up 3-2 or either we're down 3-2. One of the options is the truth, but we just got to go out there. We got to come back in this game. We're down by 1. Nice save by Pekka there on Conroy. He's going to play it back to the blue line. We're going to get that puck out, and maybe the Red Wings can somehow find their way back into this game. We get a 2-on-1 shot. Ring it off the bar. Damn, man. How did we not score that? You're up 3-2. I'm down 3-2. Chat, I'm on Detroit. What are y'all saying? Y'all are trying to fuck me up, huh? Get out here. Oh, my God. Get to my post. Pasta's real name is Dominic. Yes. Dominic Pasta. Would be extremely weird considering you've only shown your face a handful of times. That also keeps me relatively hidden in the fact that not a lot of people know what I look like. Pasta, love the vids. How do you think the Leafs will do without Mitch Marner? I definitely think they're going to take a little bit of a step back. He was their leading point scorer last season, their best player. I mean, losing a 100-point score is going to hurt your team. I don't care who you are. And also, I don't think Anthony Stolarz is going to play as well as he did last year. I think that's an outlier season. I don't think he ever gets back to like a 920 save percentage. He could be like a 915, 911, but I don't think he's going to be 920. Coco, calm down. I think after this game, I might have to bring my dog back down. Drink a beer until the Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Brother, I think I'd die before that happened. I made the Yukon Icemen have a few NHL players and became frauds. Then in year 5, we won back-to-back. Do I play hockey in real life? I do. Marner over Matthews. For at least last season, Marner was a better player, yeah. I would take Austin Matthews over him, though. But last year, Matthews was not that great. He was very inconsistent, and a lot of times, Marner was their best player. Matthews is trash now. I mean, 2 out of the last 3 years, Matthews has not been that great, chat. I'll be honest. He had that 69-goal season that at this point everybody's just holding on to because 2 out of the last 3 years have not gone his way. They've been down seasons and they've been pretty bad. How do I feel about baseball? It's cool in person, but I find it pretty boring to watch on TV. I'm not going to lie. Actually, low-key, I could try. His bed's upstairs, though. Coco, calm down. Game's almost over anyways. Don't let Julian hear you say that. What is he going to do about it? What the fuck's he going to do about it, laddie? You think that? I personally think they take a step forward. They got the grit they were looking for, brother. The grit was not the issue. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. They're just not. Their issue is their best players don't show up in the playoffs. It's really hard to win in the postseason when the biggest game of the year, you just completely no-show, like everybody. And it always happens, right? It happens pretty much all 10 years of Matthews' career, or I think 9 years, right? Yeah, he's played 9 seasons, I think. In the Matthews era, Marner, Matthews, and Nylander, they all don't show up when it matters the most. They don't. They hide. They don't play their best hockey, and it's tough to win. Now, throughout the years, they've had holes in their roster, but last year they had a very good hockey team, chat. They ran into the Panthers. Uh-oh, down low. Pekka makes the save yet again. Are we really not going to come back in this game? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to make an... Oh, my God. Pekka Pasta is the fucking GOAT, baby. Look above. Thank you, Stoner. I love Pookie Pasta. The dude has been a member for an entire season. Panthers top guys didn't really show up either. It was the bottom 2 lines. What do you mean there? Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett won the Conn Smythe. Barkov showed up. They just had a group effort. Like, Florida was a very loaded team top to bottom. They didn't have a bad line on that roster. You think healthy Canucks could be a top 3 or 4 team in their division? Potentially. I don't know. I'm not that high on the Canucks, to be honest. Mosey, thank you for the tiny Diney. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it, buddy. Just like Hellebuck, yeah. He'll do nothing. Not one of us will do nothing. Thoughts on the Devils? I don't know. I'm definitely not as high as I was on the Devils as I was like 2 years ago. Their best players are injury riddled, especially Jack Hughes. He's never played a full season in the NHL, but they're still pretty young. They should be a good team, but I don't know, man. They just seem to always be injured, especially Hughes. Like, the dude's great when he's playing, but made of glass. He's got to get stronger. Got to get in the weight room. Got to put on some lbs. He got tossed around at Four Nations. Like, you gotta be in your best shape of your life, especially if you're injury prone. Because the better shape you're in, the lower chances that you are going to get injured, right? Bobrovsky struggled in games 1-3 against Toronto. I mean, Florida in general struggled. It took them a few games to settle in. We know the Leafs are great in games 1-3, and there we go. Tristan Emmerich, thank you, buddy. Tied the game up at 3, and we got ourselves a game. The game 1-3 Leafs are not like the playoff Leafs. They're completely different from games 4-7. They're not even remotely the same. Favorite goalie all time, Bobby Lou, Roberto Luongo. I think Matthews will leave next. Matthews has, what, 4 years left on his deal, I think? 4 or 5 seasons? He's got time. He ain't going nowhere. I saw Dawson Mercer, not Mercer, in real life. I think McDavid's going to have a high-scoring season, like 50-plus goals. We'll see. I would definitely like him to shoot a lot more. He's just the last 2 years has pretty much just refused to shoot. I don't know what it is. Maybe some sort of hand injury that hindered his shot, but I'd like to see the man shoot more because he gets so many opportunities and so many chances per game. Like, it makes him a better playmaker also because they have to respect the threat of him shooting it on net and going for a goal, shooting to score, not just always looking for a pass. It's going to fuck with the goaltender a little bit more. I mean, you saw what he can do when he shoots the puck. We saw him have his most shots of all time in 22-23, and the man scored 64 goals. All right, 52 seconds to go. Back to the blue line. Where are you going, iCup Yip? Emmerich, come on. Does Emmerich have a game winner left in him, chat? He might. Hines, back. Konasu, shooting. Rebound! No! Oh, I thought for sure he was going to nip that. All right, lock in here. Lock in. We got 30 seconds to go in the third period. We might have overtime on the horizon, chat. We might have overtime on the horizon, boys. Laney had the best stash in the NHL has ever seen. Potentially, yeah. What's the camera settings? Oh, I think it's dynamic high. I think we're on dynamic high. Pretty sure. Or maybe it might be fixed. No, I think it's the fixed camera angle. I think fixed is the one that we're at, chat. If it's another bad season from Pettersson, he's gone for sure. Can they even trade him, though? Are they even able to trade that man? He's got a shit contract for the value that he provides. I mean, what is he making? Isn't he making 11? Is it $11 million? He's on one of the worst contracts in the entire NHL. Making a pro career, what should my player be called? Mike Hawk. There you go. It's sad that McKinnon is turning 30 in September. That's crazy. I remember the day he got drafted. I was camping. 11-4? Yeah, that's one of the worst value contracts in the entire league. Easily. Name a better stash than Laney McDonald? Stu Skinner? Skinner's got a nice stash, chat. Don't lie. His stash is beautiful. All right, please, Detroit, please find a way. All we got to do is find a way. Still the best player on the Avs? Yes. Nathan McKinnon is the best player for the Colorado Avalanche. Not the best player in the world, but for the Avs, yes. Is Bouchard's contract worth it? 10-5? Yes. With that, oh my God, no. Walking in, over, shot, saved by Pekka, rebound. I get over there in time. Even at 38 or now at 39 years of age, Pekka Pasta can still get jiggy with it, baby. Yes, sir. Pekka, come on. Oh my God, chat. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the LBs. Pekka can't move like he used to. I'm slow. There's no shot that I'm even going out there for a goalie goal. Skinner stash comes nowhere near Landy's. What is the best goalie of all time in your opinion? Martin Brodeur. Marty, baby. But, of course, we know it's Pekka Pasta. What's up, Pasta? How you been? What's up, dude? You don't have a name, but welcome to the TikTok Live. TikTok, make sure to like the stream. Follow me on TikTok and head on over to the Red platform. We're live over there pretty much every day. We are on the road to 50K. YT Pasta. Forsberg has the best stash. How many seasons? This is year 22? Yeah, this is year 22. We're trying to finish his career, and we're trying to see that cutscene at the end of Be a Pro. I've never seen it my entire lifetime. Rebound. No! How did he get denied? How did he get denied? The Detroit Red Wings couldn't put down a dead dog right now. I think Holtby is probably one of the best of all time. Huh? Braden Holtby, one of the best goalies of all time? No way. You think Bedsy wants to get traded? Why would he want to get traded? When did I start streaming, making content? 2022. Nice. Conoso to Manning. Can't bury it. Rebound. They're down. No, center them. What the fuck are we doing, man? We had a guy literally in the slot all alone with a goaltender on his ass, and we elected on not finding him. Holy shit. He's my uncle? Uncle? Oh, I see. You're biased. I get it. You think Nurse is a good contract. I don't think anybody thinks Nurse is a good contract. Patrick Waugh, Dominic Hasek, those are definitely the top 3 for sure. I finished 2 Be a Pros. There's no cutscene. What? Have I been lied to, Chad? Is there no cutscene in Be a Pro? Call me Scooby. I can't do this anymore. I see what you did there, Cider. I see what you did, buddy. There's got to be a cutscene, chat. There's no way. I didn't play 22 years to have no cutscene. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe it. Pekka is just the GOAT, man. I'm old as shit. 39 years old. Still making highlight reel saves. Unbelievable. All right, Florida, what can you do? Y'all can't do shit. Y'all do nothing. Not one of y'all's all doing nothing. What do I think about Luongo? I think Luongo is the best goalie ever. There we go. There's a small cutscene. It's just a slideshow of your career accomplishments. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've got a lot of career accomplishments, chat, so it is going to be a hefty slideshow. Can we please get a goal? All right, if there's no goal scored at the end of OT, I'm getting out of here. We're not spending 2, 3 overtimes in the game. We'll just move on. Could see EA definitely not having a cutscene. What do I think about Crosby golden goal? I mean, that is a Canadian heritage moment. Unforgettable. I remember where I was at. I was at my grandparents' place. JD Vance. Trying to walk in. Vance, where you going, bud? Nah, a backhander ain't going to beat Pekka Pasta. Not in the year 2047. Get the fuck out of here. No way. Let's go, Dead Wings. I'm just trying to get... Oh, no. LaBelle. Over, and there it is. Wrong emote. The Florida Panthers have forced a game number 7. Unfortunately, we got to go to a game 7, baby. JD Vance. I mean, what else would I say there? L's in the chat. All right, game 7, do or die in round 1. I guess I'll take it. I'm going to bring my dog down, though. Lie your happy ass down here. All right, we got a C. They gave me a fucking C. Rips in the chat. Can't believe we got a C. Bro, dig in right now. You agree Canucks having the worst organization? One of the worst. They've been kind of poverty. How many Stanley Cups has the Vancouver Canucks won? I think 0. Is it 0, chat? I'm pretty sure. Zabir is invites me to co-host. What do you mean co-host? Turn on... Yeah, I gotta turn off invites. I ain't co-hosting no goddamn live stream. What the hell? Yeah, it's 0. LOL 0. Rips in the chat for Vancouver fans. Where's Canucks Nate at? Hey, thank you, Mateo, for the rose and the heart me. Appreciate it, buddy. First gift. Thank you, dude. TikTok, make sure to like up that live stream and head on over to the Red platform. YT Pasta. I hate Alvin. He was the worst for us. You mean Alain Vigneault? The GOAT? Alain Vigneault. I think that was his name, right? Alain Vigneault. Head coach of the Vancouver Canucks back in like 2013, I think. 2012 area. I remember that, man. I remember when John Tortorella was the coach for the Nucks. He coached like he was not there for a long time at all. They were a complete fucking wreck. I should do a rebuild with stick on the ice. And my goalie be a pro. I'm getting paid $16 million for 6 years. No, the GM for the Canucks right now. Who's the GM for the Canucks? Is it not GM Rutherford? Or Jim Rutherford, my bad. First period, 2-0 lead. Thank you, Detroit. Second period, oh no, things are not looking too great, chat. We got a third period of hell coming up. The Red Wings trying to fight for dear life in a Game 7 against the Panthers. We're leading by 1, late stages of the third period. Do we have that dog in us? Do we have that dog? Let's hop in. Hey, thank you, Cody, brother, for the $2 super chat. Hello again, Pastor, my friend. What is up, brother? How are you today? I think the Oilers GM is good. For his tenure in Edmonton, he's been good. I can't really complain. The only mistake he's made is getting rid and not matching the contract that was Dylan Holloway. That was a mistake, but he's honestly made some good moves. He has made some good moves. All right, late stages of the third, less than 4 minutes to go. We're sitting on a 1-goal lead. Can Pekka Pasta come up clutch yet again like we know he's done numerous times throughout his career? I mean, I've been in much bigger high-pressure situations than a first-round Game 7. He passed the favorite team of all time, Edmonton. He going live for the deep dive NHL 26. When is that happening? Has that been announced? I haven't seen anything saying anything. I haven't seen anything saying anything, dear God. I have not seen a single thing about a deep dive trailer. All right, 2:40 left to go. We do got to kill a penalty. This is not looking great. Oh, no. Back to the blue line. Manning's going to get it. Manning, move it up, buddy. Why did Florida not pull their goalie? You know it's coming soon. Kinda so. He's into the zone. Centering it. Bad turnover, though. Here comes Savage. Uh-oh. Ricky Savage into the zone. Poked off of his stick. The computers have no idea what they want to do. They don't know how to score on Pekka Pasta because it cannot be done. We got like a minute left to go. Come on, Florida. Give me some action. Give me some excitement. Savage. Fuck, why am I calling him Sandy? Enter him into the zone. It's probably going to happen soon. Yeah, we'll go live for it. We went live for the reveal trailer. We can go live for the other ones too. Usually the reveal ones are definitely the biggest out of any of the trailers. But we can do it. Winnipeg is better? Better than who? Edmonton? What? Buddy, what? 5 Stanley Cups to 0. You're poverty. Nobody wants to live there. Murder capital of Canada. It's on everybody's no-trade list. And you have the biggest fraud in the NHL currently. Am I a big fan of the 26 cover? I'm not. Why are you not a fan, Jack? Why are you not a fan? Empty net for the Panthers. They're going for it now. Muzzin! Jake Muzzin's son gets robbed by Pekka Pasta. Oh, no. LaBelle over. Saved by Pekka again. My X-Factors are definitely helping me out. Empty net, Tarnaski will seal the deal on the Florida Panthers. That's my boy. That's my boy. Do I watch baseball? Not really, no. Gonna head out. Hope you have a good rest of your live, Pasta. Thank you, Moisey, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good night. You excited for no pricey pond hockey? Very excited. New Be a Pro equals excitement, which also equals new content. Winnipeg is top tier. Yeah, blowing leads in the playoffs. Absolutely no showing. They literally have the biggest fraud in the NHL right now, chat. Connor Hellebuck is the biggest fraud. He really is. Calgary better? All right, we're just saying anything, huh? We are just literally saying anything. Adam Foote might change this team in a good way this year. We'll see. Adam Foote. What do you think the Oilers can do to win the Cup? I mean, we've gotten so close. Only one team has been better. Literally only one team has been better. Tarnasty, baby. Sharks better. San Jose, low-key. Or not even low-key. High-key, they're going to be a juggernaut in like the 2030s. And there we go. The Detroit Dead Wings are moving on to round number 2.
Ho, ho, ho.
Y'all be using the chat. You love to see it. McDavid isn't the best player on his team. How is he not? If he's the best player in the entire league, how is he not the best player on his own team? What? Washington better. My favorite team is the Wild, and I'm Canadian. Brother Caleb, you just missed out. We actually got traded to Minnesota. We played there for a season, and it did not go well. Then we got the hell out of there. Best player in the league can't win a cup? What? Yes. Just because you can't win a cup does not mean you're not the best hockey player on the planet. A team accomplishment does not define individual talent. You are correct about that, brother. What a casual take. Habs are better. Janmark 100%. Just because one player has a cup and one doesn't, that does not make them better at the sport of hockey. It really doesn't, chat. Got me a Molson and a plate of spaghetti. Let's see a cup. Oh my god, nostalgic, brother. You are making me hungry. I could really go for spaghetti right now. I'm not going to lie. I had stew earlier today when I woke up, and it was the perfect meal to have after a late night drinking. I watched when you were on the Wild. Oh, you were here? Well, definitely you don't want to remember that, eh? McDavid will win a cup in at least 2 years. He's going to get a cup, Chad. It's only a matter of time. I'm not worried. I'll be patient. He's going to win a Stanley Cup. Carolina has a good chance this year. The problem with the oh my god, Pekka, slow the fuck down. The problem with the Carolina Hurricanes is they're front runners. They quite literally are front runners. They beat up on inferior competition. As soon as they play a good team, they fold. We've seen it countless times again. I don't think Nikolai Ehlers is going to change that. McKinnon is the best at what? McDavid is leaving Edmonton. Dustin Wolf and the Flames way better than Skinner. Yes, Dustin Wolf is a better goalie than Stuart Skinner. Captain Obvious over here. Literally Captain Obvious. What happened in round one? Habs didn't want, like the Washington wanted more. I don't think it was a matter of a team wanted it more. I think Washington was a better team than the Montreal Canadiens, and they had more experience. When is the NHL going to let players wear the number 0? I don't think they ever will. They should, though. I think they should. Bad depth in Carolina. I mean, I like their additions in the offseason. It's so weird because they do the right thing pretty much every offseason. Like, they make their team a little bit better, but they're just missing a piece. Like, if Rantanen played the way he did in Dallas and Carolina, that is the guy. That is who they're missing. A legit number 1 superstar that can take over the game in the playoffs because they don't have that player. Aho was not that guy. Never because it sucks. Best playoff goalie right now in the NHL? Currently, it's Igor Shesterkin. Currently. Healthy Demko, the best goalie in the league. Oh, I've seen it all. I have seen it all. Get the fuck out of here. Thatcher Demko, best goalie in the league. Oh, this is why Cox fans get so much hate, man. San Jose making wild card. I don't know if they will, honestly. I love Carolina's theme song. How about worst? The worst playoff goalie, Connor Hellebuck. Especially considering how good he is in the regular season. I'm going to give that title to him. Chat, should we give Pekka Pasta a gray beard? I think we should give him a gray beard. He's getting up there. The man is almost 40 years of age. Brent Burns is going to carry the Avs to a cup. How do I feel about Gusty's goal this season? Who's Gusty? I'm a Jets fan, and Comrie is better than him. No? Y'all don't want to see a gray beard? I mean, I am getting up there, man. The grays are starting to kick in. The grays are kicking in. Pekka Pasta's got to be a rock star. He's got to have his beard. And what color do I use? I thought we usually use like a ginger beard. No? Yeah, we'll do the ginger beard. Fuck it. There we go. Cam Talbot, who? Pekka Pasta, who? I think the Canes will be good until the Eastern Conference Finals, like every year as a Canes fan. Yeah, it's tough, man. You guys don't have that player that can just take over a game. I thought Rantanen was going to be that guy, but he was awful in Carolina. He didn't want to be there, clearly. But yeah, they don't have that player. I don't think Nikolai Ehlers is that guy. Gustafsson, did Philip Gustafsson score a goalie goal this season? Did I miss something? Or did he actually do that? I can't remember. I think he did, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, back-to-back Game 7s. We might hop in. He died to keep his model agency alive. You're not wrong. Pekka Pasta is a beautiful guy. First period, 1-0 lead. Second period, all right, we respond. And the Red Wings, no. We got overtime on the horizon, baby. Wasn't Rantanen in Dallas? He was in Carolina first. Traded from the Avs to the Hurricanes, and then the Hurricanes to the Stars. Pekka Pasta should try to score a goal in the finals. What if I get a playoff overtime winner? Will that do it? Will that be enough? I think that should be enough, right? I've got a little gray in my beard. Justo, you're pushing 40, Unk. We know. We know. Game 7 of the second round overtime. I mean, the stakes don't get much higher than this. Obviously, third and fourth round. We're only halfway through the postseason, but can we get a game winner and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals out in front? And Leonov will make the save. Lock in. Have you got any goalie assists? Plenty, yes. We played 22 seasons. We played a lot. I like Stanky. I feel like he's going to be our next star. Stankoven's going to be a good player. He will be. I don't think he's going to be like a Mikko Rantanen level player, but he'll be a good player. Can somebody please get a game winner right now? We got 17 minutes to go in the third. We had a 2-1 lead entering the second period, entering the third, actually. But that third period was absolutely wild, and we got ourselves a tie game. Shots are 36-27 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can they get a Game 7 victory against Pekka Pasta, the GOAT goaltender of all time? That is a very tall mountain to climb. Hines entering the zone. Where is he going? Hines takes a shot, and Leonov is going to cover it up yet again. Put on the OT music. Right, the OT music indeed. I'm in 2047 playoffs with the Sharks against the Blues. Nice, dude. It's clutch time, baby. Let's lock the hell in. We get an offensive zone draw. 14:09 left to go. Please, somebody bury the puck in the back of the net. I do not want to be the reason that we lose this hockey game, so I got to be on my P's and Q's. Parents over Tarnaski, can't bury it. That's probably our best shot at it getting a goal right now. He is our best forward at the end of the day. JD Vance walks in, and Pekka Pasta will make the easy save. They're going to have to do a lot better than that. Hello, Pekka Pasta. I watch you on the Red Platform videos. Thank you, dude. I appreciate your support. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Did that go off the bar? I think it did go off the bar. The Leafs are all over us right now, getting zone time, getting shots on Pekka Pasta. Honestly, their strategy should be to get my stamina bar as low as possible. That will increase the chance and the likelihood that a goal will get by me. 8:40 left to go here in OT. The forechecking of the Leafs is god-awful. It's just not good. It is literally not good at all. Pasta, what is up? Go to bed. Oh, no. 2-on-1. Schaefer in. Sliding rebound. Holy fuck, get back. And no, we are going to go to the penalty kill. Damn it. Things got a little bit too hectic. A little bit too hectic. Check to see if he's the most goalie assist of all time. Tom Brassard has the record with 48. All right, remind me after this game to check that, chat, please. Somebody remind me after this game. Otherwise, I will forget. We got to kill off the penalty. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Get it out. Come on, Sojin. You got to get it out, buddy. No, he's getting board played. The Toronto Maple Leafs walking in. They're going to get a shot. I know they're going to get a shot. Shing. Shot. Saved by Pekka. Full pressure. Uh-oh. The Toronto Maple Leafs have full pressure. Game 7 overtime. Blasting it from the blue line. Doesn't even get on net. It's out of the zone, baby. I don't think they will make the playoffs. They'll do a wild card. Who? Who's going to be a wild card? Hot take, I think Vegas is going to be underwhelming. Vegas? I don't see them being a wild card team. I think they're probably better than every team in the Pacific outside of the, oh my God, no. JD Vance all alone on the breakaway to win it, and he gets stone cold robbed by a 40-year-old Pekka Pasta. Insane. It would not be me. Me personally, I would not allow that to happen. Pekka Pasta at 40 years old, robbing you to win the goddamn series. JD Vance, brother, you got to head back to politics. Over, Schaefer rings it off the bar. I thought I got there quick enough, but maybe I didn't. Holy shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think Vegas is better than every team in the Pacific, not named the Edmonton Oilers. I think Edmonton's the only team that's better. Hi, what's up, Sam and Logan? How you guys doing? That was a stupid take. That's a stupid take. What's a stupid take? Schaefer on the Leafs? Yes. Matthew Schaefer is on the Toronto Maple Leafs. We got 1 minute to go in overtime, and I'm honestly not happy because I'm not going to play a second OT. We got to get a winner, whether we get scored on or we will score. Somebody has to move on to the second round. Tarnaski, there it is! Second of the night will send the Red Wings off to round number 3. Look at all those red sweaters in the Air Canada Center. Unbelievable. You love to see it. Crosby being point per game this season or no? I can see him being like slightly under, like maybe 70 points in like 80 games. Something like that. I don't know. Eventually he's gonna be under point per game, right? One of these seasons it's gonna happen. I think the Wild are gonna be really good this year. I don't think so, no. I was watching your vids. You were right that Demko is the best goalie. I never said that. I never fucking said that. Nope. You ain't lying on my name, brother. No way. Bro came in here and immediately started lying. That's crazy. There's no way Crosby is under point per game. Why not? He's getting older. He's obviously not getting any better. If anything, he's getting worse than he was 3-4 years ago. I think there'll be a season or two at the end of his career that he'll be under point per game. All right, we got a B- and we're off to the conference finals. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, let's sim some games. Yo, what is up, Sam? How you doing, buddy? When's the Atlanta Thrashers video coming out? I have no idea. I'm pretty much locked up until the end of August, so I'll see where I can fit it in on a certain day. It might be a Sunday upload, honestly. I don't know. All right, Carolina, can we get them done? Back up to a 95. What? My 95 overall? Holy shit, chat. Holy shit, Pekka Past is a goddamn lizard. This man was a 91 overall like a year ago, and now I'm up to a 95. I'm getting older, but I'm also getting better. You can't make it up. The GOAT goalie. Right, I wanted to look at playoff or career assist. Yes. Is Brad Marchand washed? How could you watch the Stanley Cup final and assume that Brad Marchand is washed? Did you block me on Jerkmate? I can't find you anymore. This fucking guy. All right. So, for goals, I have 6 goals, and I have 32 apples, so I don't think I broke the record. 38 points in my NHL career, which is way more. This is like triple what Biz Nasty ever did. Not even remotely close. How many wins do I have, too? I have 828 wins. Damn. And then Detroit, I got 155 playoff victories. Look at my playoff record, chat. I'm the GOAT. I'm the goddamn GOAT. Asta, what is up, Kerr? How you doing, bud? Brad Marchand might be the best unk currently still playing. Hold the phone. Crosby is better than Marshy. And Crosby's an unk. Marchand should have won the Conn Smythe. He was absolutely insane. I disagree. He was the best player in the finals for the Panthers, but the Conn Smythe is for the entire playoff run. It's kind of like how everybody was like, oh, Bob should have won it last year. Like, no, Bob shouldn't have won it last year. Bob was very mediocre for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. He was great in the first 3 games in the finals, shit the bed over the next 3, and then was good in Game 7. Barkov was their best player last year, and this season it was Sam Bennett. Brad is better than Sid right now. Brad Marchand is not a better player than Sidney Crosby right now. Go check what they did in the regular season. Don't give me that. Crosby's way better defensively still at his advanced age. We saw it in 4 Nations. They both played in the same team. Tell me who was better. Crosby is a better hockey player currently than Brad Marchand. Bob is overrated. Bob is not overrated. I wouldn't go that far. Marshy did what Crosby should have done. Yes, get out of Pittsburgh, go to a contender, and win another cup. Can I play with you after imperialism? I don't know what that means. What does that mean, brother? Kadri is washed? I don't think Nazem Kadri is washed. He just got signed after a massive career year that was definitely an outlier. Panthers shouldn't have won the cup. Why not? David Pastrnak, top 5? I got him slightly out of the top 5. All right, another Game 7, our 3rd straight, and we're down by 1 the 3rd period to the Hurricanes. Are we not going to the Cup Finals? Dude's first time chatting. First thing he does, try to make you into a liar. I know. No. Things are not looking good. We have run out of gas. Our third consecutive Game 7 in the postseason is going to lead to a defeat. And of course, it has to be the fucking Carolina Hurricanes. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. Favorite player? Connor McDavid. Would I rather have Huberdeau or Laine? Fuck it. Give me Patrick Laine. I'm not taking on that contract of Jonathan Huberdeau. This is unrealistic. Canes winning an Eastern Conference Finals. I agree. I think they would have gotten swept by us if this was real life. Because it's rigged? How is the NHL rigged, dude? What? Demko is the best? Demko is not the best, no. Love your videos. Thank you, Hockey Man. Who is this guy, man? Brother, this is number one bullshit. Number one bullshit. TikTok, make sure you come on over to the red platform. We're live on YT Pasta every day. Subscribe to the channel. Like up this live stream. We're locked in. Even though it's the dead of summer, August 10th, yes, we got NHL 25, Goalie Be a Pro, and the big 25, and the big August of 25. My top 5 are McDavid, McKinnon, Kucherov, Leon, and Pasta. You wouldn't have Matthews over Pasta? What about Cale Makar? I would take Cale Makar over David Pastrnak, too. What do you think is the most underrated NHL player? Braden Point. Currently, I think Braden Point's the most underrated player in the league. He's just been so consistent for the Lightning. I mean, he had a 50-goal season 2 years ago, and nobody even talked about it. Nobody ever mentions that man's name. Nobody speaks the name of Braden Point, and yet he's so goddamn good. And he's good in the playoffs, too. He is the most underrated. That is my opinion. All right, where do we go? Who won the Stanley Cup? Are you ready for the 25-26 season? Let's go, Wings. I am ready indeed. The Edmonton Oilers rewrite the wrong that was 2006 in a Game 7 scenario against the Hurricanes. They will win, and again, Carolina, they fold like a bunch of bitches. They got folded like a lawn chair, laddie. I should fly to Winnipeg? Fuck that. You ain't catching my ass in Winnipeg, buddy. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to break it to you, but you ain't gonna see me in Winnipeg. Nope. I wanted to see if Pekka Pasta has another season left on his contract. Oh my god, I'm a free agent again, chat. I'm free! These pipes are clean. Oilers can win if they get rid of Nurse. Top 5, McDavid, McKinnon, Matthews, Sid the Kid. You think Sid's still top 5? Okay. All right, let's look at the best teams in the NHL. I'm going to take a screenshot just so I remember. Edmonton, chat. Did we sign with the Oilers? We got free agency upcoming here. I think actually we're going to save that for next live stream. We're going to hop into free agency, and I think we join a brand new team as we are heading into year 23. We got 2 seasons left in Pekka Passes Be a Pro and NHL 25. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, TikTok. Head on over to YouTube, the red platform. I'm live over there pretty much every single day. I'm going to end the TikTok live stream now. Appreciate you guys coming out. YouTube. Boys, I think if the boys get on tonight, we might end up going for a double live stream. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow, I think we're going to be live yet again around the same time. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel with noties on. Join our Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I appreciate you guys coming out. Pekka Pasta in NHL 25 is nearing the end. We got 2 more seasons. I think 1 more live stream, honestly. 1 more and we get it done. So make sure you guys are here for the grand finale. And until next time, don't be silly, wrap your willy.